Okay, so now we're going to create the hide label property to hide the label of the widget. So just make sure the Boolean value is set to true. And now let's define the default value of our widget. So let's add another property here. And let's call that property, you guessed it, default value, camel case there, and just say this is some text. And that adds the default value to that text widget. And then what I want you to do is under the text node that you just created, let's create a new RTE plugins node under here. So again, I'm going to say new node, and I'm going to call this RTE plugins, just like so. And this is going to be of node type unstructured. So I'm going to say NT unstructured. And then under here, to allow our users to be able to have tables and columns, I'm going to create a table node. So I'm going to say new node, and I'm going to call this table. And this is also going to be NT unstructured. Okay, just like so. Perfect. Okay, so now you should see there's a table node underneath there. And then on the table node, let's add in a features property. So I'll say features, and then this is going to be a string, and let's just include all features. So I'll say add an asterisk. Okay. And then let's copy the nodes tab 2 and tab 3 from our foundation component to make this easier. Again, we don't need to recreate the wheel. So this is under foundation components text image dialog items. So you should see there's a text image control here. Here it is. And choose dialog items. Okay, and then you'll see the tab 2 and tab 3. Copy these guys. And then let's paste them to our component here so that they are a peer of tab 1, just like so. So you should see under your items widget collection, you have tab 1, tab 2, and tab 3. So tab 2 is going to be our smart image tab. So this has our smart image tab. And then tab 3 is going to be the advanced image properties. So again, you can see that this is actually storing the image related content at a level deeper than the current resource. Okay, so now let's build out a design dialog box. So here's our design dialog. And let's go to our tab 1 node of our design dialog. Okay, so let's create an items node under here. So I'm going to say new node, items, and this is again going to be a CQ widget collection, and that's called items. So that's perfect. So there's our CQ widget collection, and then let's create a widget underneath the widget collection, and let's call it path, and let's say CQ widget. Perfect. So there's our path, and then in the path node, scroll down here and add a property to the path node. So I'm going to say name string, I'm going to say /path. Okay, and then let's define the widget type, and so we'll use an X type. In this case, all we need is a text field. So it's the path that they're going to enter in. Then let's add in the label. So I'm going to say field label, and we're just going to say enter a path. Okay, and then that's my X type. And then I'm going to define the actual root path to display. So let's call this root path. And then I'm going to say /content /training _site, which is, again, where my training site is. Okay, that's going to define the root path to display. All right. And then let's actually write a regular expression so that users can only enter in a path underneath our training site. So here I'll say regex. Okay, this is going to be a string. And then I'm going to type in a regular expression. So here I'm going to say I'm not a regular expression guru, but you can see that if you go and look and do some research on regular expressions, if I say /content / then /training _site / open paren, dot, close paren, asterisk, $sign. Okay, there we go. So now that's a regular expression that will only allow users to enter in content from there. Again, I don't expect you to completely understand regular expressions. Anytime I use regular expressions, I always need to go look those up. Okay, but you do have the option to put regular expressions in there utilizing that property called regex.